The islands in the south of Hawaii are hosting the most surprising competition I have ever seen.
Let's complete this playlist.
We started.
What are we up to?
And I was like half an hour into the up, like just going up the hill, guys, like just zigzagging my way up like a little goat path, like really going up the mountain. And I was like, when is the finish? Like, when is the end of this hill? He's like, oh man, you're not even halfway through. And I'm like, how is this possible? But that's hard enduro, I would say.
What's happening, guys and girls? My name is Becky Evans and welcome to MotorFest podcast, brought to you by Red Bull and...
Hey friend, tell me, isn't your Cara a little emotional? Got an email from her kind of asking us to stop interrupting her job. She seemed a little pissed, saying that even robots can have feelings, stuff like that.
Loves iconic...
Well, I guess we kind of overstepped here.
game.
An AI making a scene. Wow. Peak modernity right there.
The crew,
Anyway, we'll let her tell you about the grand finale. See you on the grid, my friend.
MotorFest. Now, this is the podcast where
Well, these guys weren't supposed to mention this to you, but
I get to chat to some the
never mind.
world's finest motorsport athletes and dig into their passions for all things speed, wings, and wheels. And if you haven't already tried it, you can actually listen to the podcast whilst you're playing the game. Today, I'm going to be chatting with the professional motorcycle rider Manuel Lettenbichler. He's one of the very best in the world and he's an absolute champion. Born and raised in southern Germany where he's currently based, Manny has been competing for Red Bull Racing Factory since 2016, following in the footsteps of his father Andreas Lettenbichler, who was a highly successful KTM racing athlete who was top 3 in the world. Manny got his first trial bike aged 5, and at age 16 he was the youngest rider to ever complete the Red Bull Scramble Hare race, which is a one-day race which is actually the most difficult in the world. He was Super Enduro Junior Champion in 2016, and since then he has brought home the Hard Enduro Championship 4 times. If you don't know what Hard Enduro is, this is a sport where you actually tackle for the most extreme terrain. We're talking rocks, we're talking mountains, we're talking off-road in its most extreme version. In 2023, Manny made history by completing the first perfect season in the FIM Hard Enduro World Championship. Now, this is a feat that's only been completed by Manny and Max Verstappen in motorsport history today. So is it luck, talent, or is it a bit of both? Let's find out. Manny, welcome to the show.
Thanks. Nice to be here.
So whereabouts in the world are you right now?
Just in Salzburg now in Austria. I'm actually spending a bit of time now in the Athlete Performance Center of Red Bull because I torn one ligament at the second last round of the World Championship and trying to...
Okay, driver. Things are finally back to normal. So you've taken out each and every group of opponents. But it turns out that each team still has an ace up their sleeve.
Keep myself busy with something else than riding, let's say.
It's been a while since I've seen you. I think the last time was, what, Goodwood in about 2018?
Yes, Goodwood. 2018, I think. It's been actually a while. I wanted always to come back again because it's such a cool motorsport festival and there's so much stuff going on. And it's been a while when we went for sure, but still to see you again and talk hopefully about some cool stuff.
Let's jump right in. If you could be...
Every group is calling on their champion for this final race, the Battle Royale. Who's going to be chosen to be the PAX champion?
A car, a plane, a boat, or a motorbike, which would you be and why?
I think like a plane probably, but like a cool plane, you know, maybe like a fighter plane or like a stunt plane could be pretty sick. I was like doing one flight one time with Red Bull, like in a stunt plane, and it was so cool. Like it was probably one of the best experiences I ever had because we just went like doing loopings, like all of these zones, like really jumped straight into it, and I even could fly the plane. So wow, yeah, it was quite a cool experience, and I think we're so used to the dirt and the ground that I think to be a plane, like being flying around wherever you want, I think is like a pretty cool idea to have in the head.
Is that something that you've always been into? You know, like to go from riding bikes, getting into hard enduro, that's quite an extreme sport. Like, what made you get into it in the first place?
Sure, over my dad. I got into the sport because at the end he used to be one of the best riders in hard enduro. But I more or less grew up with riding bikes, you know, like he always used to be this trials rider and hard enduro guy, and I got my first bike when I was 5, and from then on I was actually motivated at the beginning because we had like a big farm back home with like a couple of horses, so like as a kid, you know, you just want to be outside, hanging out around with your friends, and then one day of like training on the motorbike, I did like a rock which was like 30 centimeter high, like more or less nothing, Becky. But it made me so excited to like push myself in the sport and like trying to get better in it. And after this, I was really like hyped up and like hooked into like riding dirt bikes. And yeah, a couple of years later, we're here, probably one of the best in the world, and talking about motorsport. So like pretty freaking excited.
No, it's super cool. I mean, do you remember that first experience of completing maybe a trail or something like that, and you were like, you know what, this is what I'm born to do?
Not at all. I think so many riders and like so many people already as a kid have this like, they ride and they're like, okay, one day I'm gonna be a professional dirt bike rider or whatever. But me, literally until I was 16, I thought I'm maybe gonna do completely something else. Maybe I'm gonna be working on construction or like a carpenter or like...
This is Made in Japan 2, Final Struggle, and you are up.
Whatever, and then I really more or less found the passion and to say, yeah, I want to do this when I finished Red Bull Erzgebirge back in like 2014, because I was one of the youngest finishers at this point, and for me it was really like, okay, they could do something out of it. They could maybe be one of the best guys in the world. And then Red Bull came up to me and said, yeah, we're going to try to support you for a year. And first he went pretty good, became a Super Enduro Junior World Champion, and from then on I was really like, okay, this could be a pretty cool living on, like a pretty cool lifestyle, you know, like you more or less make your hobby to your job, and you can just enjoy riding a dirt bike in the coolest, gnarliest terrain on earth.
I mean, I think that really explains your personality when I first met you. It's not a case of like,
I thought we were done with these guys. Didn't we beat them all already? Just the lower ranks, apparently. Now each team is playing their trump card.
Good kitties. Check out these cars, man. They're clearly bigger cats.
Doesn't matter, does it? These guys are still cats. We are dragons. Okay, driver. This is a battle royale between the 5 street racing teams. Only one member of each group gets to race, and you're the one racing for the pack.
Ugh, lucky.
Officially passing the torch, big brother?
Just this one time.
Oh my god. Goosebumps. Literally.
You can drive Wengen style on that speedway, which means really fast. Just watch out in these tunnels.
Does that car ring a bell, driver? We spoke about it in the Liberty Walk playlist. This is the Liberty Walk version of the 92 Honda NSX. Oh, man. Yeah, that's Shingo's dream car. Basically the same NSX as he always drives, except for this one's been in the hands of the master Wataru Kato, which brings it to a whole new level. I want to drive that car. Yeah, you and me both, brother.
Got it, driver? That car's a unicorn.
For the firepower contest that is the final race, this special NSX will do nicely.
Done with these guys. Didn't we beat them all already? Just the lower ranks, apparently. Now each team is playing their trump card.
Good kitties. Check out these cars, man. They're clearly bigger cats.
Doesn't matter, does it? These guys are still cats. We are dragons. Okay, driver. This is a battle royale between the 5 street racing teams. Only one member of each group gets to race, and you're the one racing for the pack.
Ugh, lucky.
Officially passing the torch, big brother?
Just this one time.
Oh my god. Goosebumps. Literally.
Drive Wengen style on that speedway, which means really fast. Just watch out in these tunnels.
Does that car ring a bell, driver? We spoke about it in the Liberty Walk playlist. This is the Liberty Walk version of the 92 Honda NSX. Oh, man. Yeah, that's Shingo's dream car. Basically the same NSX as he always drives, except for this one's been in the hands of the master Wataru Kato, which brings it to a whole new level. I want to drive that car. Yeah, you and me both, brother.
Got it, driver? That car's a unicorn.
For the firepower contest that is the final race, this special NSX will do nicely.
You got this. Do not give them an inch.
You win this race, my friend, and it'll be an overwhelming victory for the pack. That's what we're shooting for, right?
Always.